Alright. So here we are with the final review of the chapter, surprisingly. Only after 1 year. Almost exactly. I was not ready to do a chapter review, but what choice do I have? I have this idiot.
Hello there.
So, as we. This is going to be a review of every single season this chapter, which was only four. So yeah, but it's also a mixture of a final review of this season and the whole chapter, so it's kind of mixed into one. And starting off, we have to go through the final battle pass of the chapter, which was not very good. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like two good skins.
Yeah. Starting off, we had Paradigm, which is actually a good skin. I do like it, especially with the armor. Yep. It looks good. The next skin is Bites. Don't like it. It's
Horrible.
just not good. Then we have Grizz. I hate it. It's just not.
Yeah, he looks so goofy. I don't know what they were thinking with this.
Then we have one of the worst skins in the game, Meow Skulls. I despise this skin.
Literally one of my only archive skins.
I hate this skin. Lennox Rose is good. If she didn't have the filter, it would be way better.
Yeah, I agree.
Then we have Twin, which is okay. Both edit styles are okay, if you ask me. But the female edit style is definitely better.
Oh, 100%.
And then finally Spider-Gwen. The best skin in the Battle Pass, or another Spider-Man, and it looks ripped straight out of the Into the Spider-Verse movie. We're not going to go through the bonus rewards. The Herald is not good.
She's bad.
Yeah. I think her Burning Ember edit style looks kind of cool, but I don't really like the skin in general.
Yeah.
The edit style makes it manageable. So that was our quick final review. Our thoughts from the beginning of the season and now have not changed. This was a pretty lackluster battle pass, if you ask me. It's just a bunch of random skins. So, yeah. Now let's move on to the actual review of the season and the entire chapter, because it's already over. Here we are with just the background gameplay. I got 19 kills in a game, so yeah. But the final review of this chapter, we're going to go season by season. So starting off with Chapter 3, Season 1, 2, and then 3, and then 4. Just going through. We're going to try and simplify. We're not going to go too in depth with each season, and except for the final one, because I already have separate reviews for each season of this chapter. Because I always do this. Now starting off with Chapter 3, Season 1, brand new map. We had just gotten the event, which was really cool. The map flipped over, and it was a brand new experience again. So obviously, experiencing the brand new map again, I think we could both agree, was probably like the best part.
Yeah, 100%.
It was super fun. We didn't know where anything was. It was just enjoyable. Obviously, it was sweaty because it's Fortnite, but it was a brand new map, and when is getting a brand new map not fun? Like, come on.
Yeah. Plus, I remember, like, super vividly the place we landed at. It was like the comms tower up the hill from Camp Cuddle.
Yeah. And it was just a fun experience, except for there was queue times where you had to wait like hours to get in the game, but that's like always now. And just some of the big updates we got, which were Spider-Man was tier 100, which is like one of the biggest tier 100s ever. He's still one of the most used skins to this day. And we got these Spider-Man web slingers, which were one of the best items ever. They're so fun.
Yeah,
that was just so good. Also, not to mention, Dwayne was the foundation, and he was a skin. And
this chapter has been really, really weird, crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, what else happened big? It was just more of a chill season because it was the first season of the new chapter. It was just fun. There wasn't. Oh, they added the mountain, the cave. Before it was Rave Cave, they added like the Grotto 2.0, which was kind of cool. And there were actually map changes. Like they added the Grotto 2.0, and they also added like the earthquakes from the drills, which were setting up the next season. Personally, I remember that season really well, like fondly. I think back on it good. It was. I already have some nostalgia for it. It was just the Christmas event. Presents came back, which was always a good thing. The whole map was snowed over in the beginning, which was great. And what was it? They added the Santa Claus NPC that would drive around, which was ridiculous.
And hit you and stuff.
I think the season overall was pretty fun, if you ask me. If it was, it would have been really good if it wasn't super long. Which
it was over like 100 days.
It was like it was
crazy.
It was really similar to the length of Chapter 2, Season 1, which is too long. 100 days is just not. It gets so stale. But the season was fun. I enjoyed it a lot. And I think back really well. And it was during the era of No Way Home, and we got Spider. It was just fun. Then, Season 2, which I personally think is the best season of this chapter, but I know you disagree. What happened?
I don't know. It was still fun. It's still the second best season, in my opinion. And I mean, depending on, like, the memories, because I, for some reason, don't really remember much of Season 2 for some reason. But I know that I have, like, a lot of clips, a lot of fun moments from that season.
So the season launched. Yeah, the season launched with very minimal map changes. I think all they added was the blimps. But, okay, Fortnite Sweaty, let's all be honest, they introduced no build. And we'll get more into that. Well, our opinions have changed on no build slowly as this chapter has progressed. But at the very first season, no build got added. It was possibly one of the best things they've ever done. So many people came back. The game was not sweaty. It was just pure fun. The loot pool I thought was okay. I don't really remember half the loot pool. They added tanks, which I remember
were crazy.
Wild. And they added the battle bus as a drivable vehicle, which was fun. Like, that was one of the best memories I remember of that. They also had the blimps, which were annoying, but I thought they were good. I liked them.
Yeah, they were good gameplay mechanics, especially in no build. I could see why they were super annoying in build if you could build on it.
Yeah, if you just sit up there. But yeah, I think the season was good. There wasn't. It was a much shorter season. It was more of a storyline season with the battle with Io and the Seven, and we were able to take over the map. I remember that there was the events where they're where you had to go to the place and fight IO guards.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. And we got Doctor Strange and Prowler. So that was kind of cool, I guess. And
a lot of collabs this chapter. Most I've...
Chapter 2, Season 1 had some of the best collabs. But yeah, Season 2. Also, it's Space... What was I just going to say? The event. The collision event. One of the only two events. The event was awesome. We got to pilot the mech, take down the collider. Peely saved our life. Obviously, the events are always amazing. The season wasn't long, so that's probably why I really thought it was fun, because the fun was able to last me a little longer. And I made a lot of funny videos during that season, and I enjoyed making content. So yeah, Season 2 overall I thought was really fun. Then
I'd give it at least a 7, 8 out of 10.
I don't remember what I rated, but I know I definitely enjoyed it a lot. Then we have the worst season of the chapter, and quite possibly one of the worst seasons ever. It was bad. Chapter 3, Season 3, started off wonderful, just like every season starts. Guess what? We got a big new biome that was awesome, the reality tree. It was supposed to be a chill summer season. And as it progressed, it just got more and more boring. They didn't do shit. It was boring, unfun. The purple biome, I will still say this to this day, it was really cool, but now it's gone. The season, there was just nothing going on. They had a summer event, which was so bad. There was nothing special about it. There was nothing to do. I get it was a chill season, and it was too long for a chill season.
Yeah, it felt super dragged out. A chill season should be
the average 60, 70 days. Yeah, that should be a chill season. It was way longer, and they just ran dry super quick. Obviously, the first few weeks were fun, but it just went downhill rapidly. Also,
I will say that again, it's every single season is like this, but the start of that season was like some of the best vibes I've ever gotten from this game.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
because
it was
of like,
fun.
yeah, I don't know. It was a whole lot of fun at the beginning, but then it just
At the
slowly went
beginning.
downhill.
And it just, like, the roller coaster, they brought ballers back, and there was the glitch with the ballers. It was fun for the first few, like, 2 weeks, and then after that, I just barely wanted to play. It was just boring. There was nothing to do. The season lasted too long. The summer event sucked. There's quite literally nothing else to say besides Season 3 was shit. Then we get to the final season of the chapters. Somehow, this is the end, after a year. Chapter 3, Season 4, which the bar was low. Very, very low for the last season. Now, I'm just going to go out and say this season wasn't it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. It was just okay.
I agree.
I think it was just okay.
Actually, in my opinion, I'd say it was a little bit below okay because
I would say mediocre.
obviously, yeah, because you didn't make much content on this game that I don't.
No, not this season.
Yeah, this season, and I literally just started playing again like maybe like a week ago, after taking like a few month break because this season was just super boring in my opinion.
Obviously,
But now
at
that
first,
I've been playing again, it's not horrible. It's definitely gone up.
yeah, there's stuff I do like. But at first it was fun, although I will say the first like week of the season, PC players just couldn't fucking play the game.
Yeah, I literally could not.
It's never been that bad when a season launched. That was bad. He couldn't even get. He could get into one game and that was about it. After that, it was over. So the season was already off to a bumpy start. But let me just say, I think the Chrome stuff was fun. I think the Chrome Blob stuff was cool. The guns were okay. I guess I liked the idea of like leveling up as you get damaged. I think that was a good idea. I don't know. There was not really any memorable updates. The Halloween update was so bad. I think all they added was the werewolf claws, which were just Wolverine mythic reskin. The Halloween event was terrible, which the Halloween event should always get us hyped up, but it was bad.
Mhm.
But they added some fun, like the goo gun. Like, come on.
That was a lot of fun, especially the first day that was out. We had a lot of fun with it.
The goo gun was one of the most unique guns they've ever added. It's just so goofy. But yeah, the map changes. Yeah, the map changes. The map just became more and more Chrome. I don't like what really happened this season. Nothing really.
Nothing
They're just
really
kind of,
eventful.
yeah, nothing really happened. Like the goo gun got added. There was the Chrome stuff. The season was unplayable for the first week. Oh, we got Loot Lake House back, which was a surprise.
Oh, yeah.
I think that should have been there the whole chapter, if you ask me. That should have just always been there. And also we got the Grim Gables, which is like, it's not very good. Shifty was way better.
Much better.
But yeah, that was really it. This season was mediocre. I think it was pretty mediocre, similar to the last Chapter 2's end season, which was also very mediocre. This and Chapter 2 Season 8, they just didn't feel like an end season whatsoever.
Yeah, I agree. I was telling him earlier, this feels like we need like at least 3 more seasons for this to be an end of the chapter.
Like, apparently planes and helicopters were supposed to come back, but they never did, so this season just felt incomplete. The chapter feels incomplete, but I'm not going to complain. But overall, this season, I would give like a 5
Yeah, I
out
agree.
of 10.
Actually, I'd probably give it a 4 because of how little I played and the reason I didn't want to play.
I'll just give it a 5 out of 10. But that's not where the review ends. We're going to go over some of the map real quick. At the very beginning, the map was amazing. Brand new, fresh.
Yeah.
The entire first and second season, I thought it was good. I thought during Season 3 it was good, but because they added a new biome. But as this season has progressed, I've been wanting to move on. So this is why I'm really excited for a new chapter, because the map, personally, I know you disagree. The map is okay. It's definitely, if you ask me, better than Chapter 2, but it's nowhere close to Chapter 1. It's alright. It has stuff I like. I feel like it was missing unnamed locations. There's like none. There's like three I could think of off the top of my head. So the map was okay. It did get a decent amount of map changes, which I can really appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, overall the map was okay. I think it's the second best, but it's not even close to Chapter 1's.
In my opinion, like season 2, midway through season 2, I started like not wanting to play because just specifically of the map. Like obviously some of the other factors came into play, like loot pool, and obviously at the start of season 3 and start of this season, I wanted to play because it's just like a whole new season, new map, like not new map, but like new map updates, new gameplay, and the map for me is like the whole reason why I wanted this chapter to end so fast because like you said, there's no unnamed locations. Like in my opinion, there's not a single good biome. I mean, maybe the desert is all right, but like even then, the mountainous area is super small and it's just not great. Like I could go on and on and on about complaints about the map, but it's just I don't know, not the greatest in my opinion. I definitely prefer chapter 2, and that's saying something.
But I will say it did have a lot of map changes, especially compared to Chapter 2.
Oh yeah,
Chapter
that
2
is
Season
definitely
3. Chapter 2 Season 3 might have been the worst one of this chapter, but that one had map changes where they were switching out locations to be like coral. But overall, the map just ended out okay. I thought I was going to like it a lot more. It just progressively got... I just progressively liked it less and less, but it's still okay if you ask me. It's just missing a lot. I feel like it's just not... And the graphics, they kept the same graphics. I understand why, but for a new chapter, I feel like we should always get new graphics or something. The loot pool throughout all the seasons, I'm not gonna lie, was not very good because they removed every single original. No scars, no ARs.
That was the worst mistake they could have done.
And they no pumps, no tags. I understand why to refresh the loot pool, but they better bring that stuff back because those are just the most fun weapons
If
to use.
anything, just the normal AR. Like
yeah,
why,
if
that
anything.
was the most balanced. Like yeah, the hammer's good. The hammer's probably the best AR we have right now. But like the normal AR, you can never go wrong with the normal AR.
No. The loot pool throughout the seasons was okay. I think season 1 probably had the best because the web slingers you had. I know the MK was controversial, but it was fun for being the first like gun. But they need to stop putting scopes on guns. I'm tired of it already. But the loot pool throughout the seasons were okay. I definitely think Chapter 2 did that better, and Chapter 1. The new mechanics were probably one of the best things they did. So we got no build, which you talked about earlier. Let's talk about that again. Slowly, no build has gotten boring because it's just...
It's just not as fun.
Building is the heart of this game, but I want to play build mode, but it's so sweaty, so I just opt for no build, which I can have. I do have fun, but I feel like I would have more fun in build if it wasn't as sweaty. And we also got sliding, mantling, tag sprinting, which I think were all really good, fun additions to the game, and I think welcome. I welcome them, and I don't want them to leave.
In my opinion, for no build, like you said, first season it was out so much fun. Like that's all I wanted to play. The next season, again, it was pretty much all I wanted to play. I did occasionally want to play some build modes, but it was too sweaty. This season, it's just been like, because slowly but surely, I've noticed that every single game, no matter where I land, it always ends up in me camping because there's nothing to do. Like I either go for kills or camp, and every single game pretty much just feels the same. Like obviously, different funny stuff is gonna happen. I still had a lot of fun in this season. Well, no build, but it's just gotten super boring. And the mantling and all that, I do like it. In my opinion, if they were to leave, I wouldn't entirely care. I think the mantling is a pretty good addition, but in my opinion, it would be. I think it doesn't really fit in the build mode, but in no build it is a must have for like all three of those movement based things. And a main mantling in build mode wouldn't be horrible, but like I don't know, there was something special about just I don't know.
Yeah, but I think sliding Mansley and tax winning personally was good. I love those. And then no builds just progressively got more and more boring. And then quickly, we'll just do a little hopes for the next chapter, which I think we can both agree better loot pools, including the OG assault rifle, pump tag. I know people are gonna be like, we've had those for so long. I don't care. They're the most fun guns and items. You could still introduce new guns. Just those are so good.
Those are the fundamentals.
Obviously a better map. I want graphics more similar to Chapter 1. They don't have to be Chapter 1, just more lighting and graphics that are more similar to Chapter
Also,
1.
Like, speaking of Chapter 1, map, like, design, like, the whole, not as hilly, but, like, more blocky.
Not real, as
makes sense.
realistic.
Yeah, exactly.
And then finally,
there's a charm to that in Chapter 1.
No skill based, but that's not going to happen, let's be
Ever.
honest. But yeah, overall, I think this chapter was better than Chapter 2, simply because it wasn't as long, it wasn't as dragged out. The final review for the chapter, I think I would give a 7. I think that's my final review
for the chapter. Season 3 really drags it down. I'd say, either about a 7 or a 6.
Somewhere around there. Overall, I had a lot of fun memories. I had a lot of fun recording in the 2 first seasons, but the last 2 seasons were pretty okay. The season 3 was awful. This season was okay. Let's hope to Chapter 4 being better. I'll see you guys at the event. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys all later.
Drink some water.